What is good, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm reviewing Underworld, directed by Len Wiseman, starring Kate Beckinsale. This movie is currently available on Netflix. Underworld is an action fantasy which takes the old horror folklore of the battle between the vampires and the lichens, or more commonly known as werewolves. The vampires are led by Victor, who has been in a coffin hibernating for hundreds of years, and Lucian of the lichens, who is thought to be dead. Lucian wants to combine the bloodlines and see what comes of that. He is the more progressive of the two. This is a very modern day telling of a story. It's a lot of things we can relate today with old thinking versus new thinking and what's better. So Victor is more the old school thinking of the vampires, but we follow Kate Beckinsale's character Celine through most of the movie, who is a renegade vampire trying to figure out who the lichens are after and why they are after him. And the more she goes through, the more she finds out the betrayal and lies within her coven of vampires. So through Celine's journey, we find out more about the lichens, the vampires, who's betrayal, who's telling the truth, who to believe, who not to believe. There's just enough dialogue, there's just enough drama to keep the movie going, but mostly there is great action in this movie. The fight scenes, the shootout scenes, the machine guns, riddled bullets are almost a score laid over this movie, combined with the heavy metal touch. The movie climaxes at a battle versus old school versus new and what's to come. It is a awesome movie. I had never seen this movie before. I'm glad that this movie won the poll I put up. It was so much fun to watch. If you love action movies, this is one I absolutely recommend. It takes like our modern day lives of just old thinking, and I don't want to, this isn't how we move. We've been doing things this way for a while versus we need to move forward. Let's see what we need to do moving forward. And I found you find yourself taking sides back and forth throughout the movie, and in the end you just find yourself enjoying the ride. But yeah, if you love comic book movies, this is a gothic comic book movie. I know there's several sequels. I don't really know if I've watched them, but I had a lot of fun with this. And if anybody knows, if you could let me know if this is comic book based. But I highly enjoyed it. I highly recommend it. I love gothic storytelling. I'm burnt out from comic book movies overall, like the Avengers, but when you put a gothic, dark overtone to it, you take vampires and werewolves, neither of which have been any of my favorite subgenres in horror, but this movie does it very well. Tells the story very well. I could tell a lot of people could like this. And again, I think old school horror fans will like this, and new school people will like this. People that may not even like horror can really get into this. But yeah, I recommend Underworld. Thank you guys so much for watching this review. I will see y'all soon. Until then, please take care.